Hi, and welcome to Eternal Love Crafts and Photography. We are doing a product introduction series. In this series, we will feature some of our many products. Today, we are featuring our small peonies. Our small peonies come in 9 colors. Due to camera variations, you might see a slight difference in color from our photograph to our video, but please be reassured that all our colors are vibrant and beautiful. We have a range of 9 different color variations, and I will feature all these 9 colors. This color is light yellow. The thing I love about these peonies is that it can be pushed together and make smaller, or you can widen it apart by just moving around the petals. This one is milk white. This color is pale orange pink, and this one, which is very similar to the other one, is pale pinkish purple. These 2 colors are slightly different, but when you put them next to each other, you'll see a difference in color variation, which you will see later in the video. This one is green, but you will see it looks kind of slightly like the yellow one, but when you put it together, you see that there is a difference in color variation. And same like the other one that I just mentioned, once you put it together, you see there is a slight color variation. But in person, if you didn't put it together, the color variation is very slight. This one is watermelon red. Very beautiful in coloring. The one next to it right here is deep purple red. All these peonies look very realistic when you look at it in real life. I'm not sure in the video if you can tell whether it's very realistic, but the way the petals are made is very beautiful. This one is orange. Looks like a vibrant yellow, but it's orange. That's what we're calling that color. This one I'm holding right here is pale pinkish purple. Oh, actually, sorry. This one is actually pink. So this color is pink. The pale purplish pink is the first one I showed you that I was comparing next to the other one, which is the pale orange pink. So variations of pink. There are 3 variations of pink peonies. And 2 of those colors, you can only tell the variation when you put it very close together. You will see a big difference in the coloring. So here's the 9 that I paneled out. I was asked by a couple of clients to make a flower ball. So this flower ball is made entirely of peonies. And this the ball itself was 18 centimeters big. It's part of our ball frame, and I just put basically peonies all around it, and I skipped about every 1 to 2 spikes in the spikes of the ball frame. In this 18 cm ball frame, it contains 61 small peonies. So if you want the same result as I have here, it will need 61 peonies, the small version of the peony. I will make some more flower balls pomanders with the other flowers, and you can see how many flowers are needed to make those. I just used the 18 centimeter ball frame as an example, and this ball, I don't know if you can tell in the video, it is very big in size. It's about maybe 2 inches out of each side, so about 4 inches bigger than the ball frame itself is the ball. I didn't measure the ball itself, so I'm not sure the exact circumference of the ball with the flowers inside, but it is pretty big. And I'm sure you can make a better looking flower ball with different color variations. I just wanted to do this variation in coloring because I have a lot of clients that want to buy flower colors in a palette of whites and off-white. So I wanted to do one side of that color so you can see how it looks like, and then the other side I did a pinkish color variation so you can see how that looks like. Right here you see me taking off the flowers from the ball frame so I can show you the ball frame itself. In the half dome, which you will see later when I take off the flowers, you will need about 34 small peonies to fill up the full half dome of the ball frame. The ball frame, when you buy it, it comes in 2 parts, the top and the bottom. So you have to connect it together through the spikes to make it a full ball. But let's say you didn't want to make a pomander to hang up or to put on the floor to display. You want to put it as a centerpiece to use on top of a vase or some type of container. You only need really half of that ball frame. So you will see that later in this video when I show you how I put half the ball frame with flowers and put it on a vase. So as I'm taking out all these flowers from this ball frame, you can clearly see the ball frame itself. Again, with these small peonies, I really like them because you can squish them together or you can widen them by moving the petals. So that is very useful in how full you want the display to be. It's very versatile in that way. I'm not sure why this video, when I shot it, I had it in this view wide, but it came out long way. Sorry about that. Okay, so here I have it as the half dome. I took off the other half of the ball frame ball. So here I'm showing you my vase. My vase here, I'm talking about the mouth, the width of it is 5 3/4 inches. This flower dome, 18 centimeters, can fit a vase diameter across of 7 inches. So this ball is actually wider and bigger than the vase itself. But I wanted to show you that you can nicely display this as a centerpiece if you just put the flowers right on top. You wouldn't even see the mechanism on the bottom that is part of a half dome. But if you wanted to make it stay on the vase so that it might not fall off, because especially since this vase, the width of the mouth is smaller than the circumference of the dome itself, you might want to put something on the bottom. So I recommend either styrofoam, the half dome, the styrofoam that you can stick inside the dome, because the dome itself is hollow. So you can stick some styrofoam inside. If you like our channel, please subscribe and follow us on all our social media accounts. Stay tuned for more product introductions.